Many of us are doing our social media on a tight budget these days, and I wanted to share with you how I can make these content boxes that I've been using. I just make mine on PowerPoint, like here where I've got a description of spark lines, and I'm going to post this, make an article on my LinkedIn. So what I'm going to do is take you over to PowerPoint. This is how I've been creating mine on a budget, and you can too. So I've started one here for some Outlook email tips that I've been working on this morning. And what I wanted to show you is I do something pretty basic here, and I go into Insert and I just use online pictures or create something myself. In this case, I'm going to say email background because that's the kind of graphic that I want, and just give you an idea of how I create something like that. And I selected one that I looked at earlier. This is the one that I want to use, and a couple things with it. When you pick something from that online, these are all Creative Commons licensed, which is great. That means I am free to use this artwork, and I'm going to just go ahead and I usually cut that out and I add it to my notes so I know where it's licensed from, but I don't have that text showing. And then what I do is to go ahead and adjust the size of that, and I go to picture tools and then I wash it out so it's real light. I'm thinking I'll do something maybe like this one where it's totally washed out. At this point, I need to send that all the way to the back so that I can see the rest of what I put together in there. And then I just adjust this a little bit. Maybe I want the sizing of it to be different, or anything I want to do with that. If I need to crop it, let's adjust the zoom down a little bit. And if I crop it, you can see kind of where the edges of your PowerPoint are, so you could get it right how you need it. And this is just how I do it. I get it sized just how I need it. There's the bottom of it. So something like that, and then I crop it, and I've got it there. Looks a little wide there on that side still. Let me go back in. Yeah, I was wide. There, I've got it. Right to the edge of the slide. So I've got something like that I can use. Now the trick to this is that I have to save everything on this PowerPoint slide as a graphic file. So what I do is I've got the background clicked already. I hold the Control key and then I click all the other parts that I put on the screen. And then I right click and I save this all together as a picture. And that becomes my content graphic that I can use. And you see I've kept a folder here of article graphics, and I call this one Outlook Mail. And then I save it. And then I can just go over and upload that when I am ready to create a new article. Then I have a graphic to use. So you can do that too. You don't have to use a fancier program or buy a special program. Just make sure that any images that you use, you are able to do that, and those Creative Commons images are fine to use.